The mind is a complex and mysterious realm, a space where thoughts, memories, and desires intertwine to shape our identity. Beneath the surface of our conscious thoughts lies a vast, hidden world, a world that holds the key to deeper understanding and personal growth. Inside, we can find insights that transform how we view ourselves and the world around us. In this video, we'll explore how we can access this hidden treasure chest within us, unlocking a wellspring of wisdom and potential. We'll dive into the depths of the unconscious mind, uncovering hidden fears, desires, and talents that have been buried for years. By doing so, we begin the journey toward wholeness, a process of aligning our conscious selves with the parts of us that we've often ignored or suppressed. Let's begin this transformative journey by understanding the nature of our unconscious mind and how it plays a critical role in shaping who we are. Think of the unconscious mind as a hidden vault filled with memories, emotions, and experiences that lie just beneath our awareness. These are the parts of ourselves that we often overlook, deny, or repress. But why is it so important to understand what's lurking in the depths of our minds? Our unconscious mind isn't just a collection of forgotten memories. It's a vast network of feelings, instincts, and impressions that influence our decisions, actions, and relationships. By getting in touch with this part of our psyche, we can gain valuable insights into our behavior, helping us understand why we react the way we do in certain situations. For example, have you ever found yourself reacting strongly to something someone else did, only to later realize that your reaction had more to do with your own unresolved feelings than with the other person's behavior? That's the unconscious mind at work, shaping your reactions in ways you might not even be aware of. By exploring the unconscious, we can begin to heal old wounds, overcome fears, and tap into untapped potential. This process of self-discovery is not always easy, but it's essential for growth. Now let's move on to the first step in this journey, confronting the parts of ourselves that we have hidden away. There's a part of all of us that we tend to hide, a part that we might feel ashamed of or uncomfortable with. This is what many call the shadow, the aspects of our personality that we suppress or deny, like anger, jealousy, or fear. But these shadow traits don't go away when we ignore them. Instead, they linger in our unconscious mind, waiting to be acknowledged. Shadow work is about shining a light on these hidden parts of ourselves and bringing them into the conscious mind. It's a courageous process of self-exploration that helps us accept our flaws, weaknesses, and darker impulses without judgment. One of the first steps in shadow work is identifying the traits we dislike in others. Have you ever noticed how certain behaviors in other people tend to trigger strong emotions in you, like irritation or resentment? These reactions can be clues to aspects of your own shadow. For instance, if you feel irritated by a colleague who is constantly bragging, it might reveal your own unmet desire for recognition or validation. Once we recognize these shadow traits, the next step is acceptance. This means acknowledging the parts of ourselves that we often push away and embracing them with compassion. It's important to understand that these traits don't define us. They are simply parts of the whole person we are. By accepting these aspects, we start to heal and integrate them into our lives in a healthy way. Through shadow work, we gradually shed the masks we've worn for so long and begin to live more authentically. It's a process of embracing the full complexity of who we are, both the light and the dark. Each of us carries within us a set of universal symbols, archetypes that represent the core aspects of human experience. These archetypes are found across cultures, religions, and myths, reflecting the shared journey of life that we all experience in different ways. Understanding these archetypes can provide deep insights into our motivations, desires, and challenges. Take the hero archetype, for example. This is the figure who embarks on a journey, faces adversity, and emerges stronger and wiser. Whether it's the story of King Arthur in the search for the Holy Grail or the tale of an ordinary person who overcomes obstacles to find success, the hero archetype resonates with us on a fundamental level. Each archetype represents a distinct energy or pattern that exists within us. You might identify more closely with the hero driven to overcome challenges and pursue personal growth. Or perhaps you resonate with the sage seeking wisdom and understanding at every turn. Jung identified 12 primary archetypes, including the ruler, the creator, the rebel, the lover, and the caregiver. Each archetype influences how we relate to the world and to others. By recognizing which archetypes play a prominent role in our lives, we can better understand our strengths and weaknesses. Archetypes are not just confined to mythological stories, they also appear in our dreams, behaviors, and relationships. Understanding how these universal symbols show up in our lives can offer powerful insights into our subconscious. Dreams are one of the most direct ways our unconscious mind communicates with us. In our dreams, we encounter symbols, emotions, and characters that provide a window into our inner world. But interpreting these symbols can be tricky after all. A dream about flying might not literally mean that you want to soar through the sky. The key to understanding dreams is to see them as messages from our unconscious, trying to make us aware of something we haven't fully processed. Jungian dream analysis focuses on the idea that every element in a dream, whether it's a character, a setting, or a symbol, carries meaning. For example, if you dream of being lost in a dark forest, it might symbolize feelings of uncertainty or confusion in your waking life. Or, if you dream of an old mentor giving you advice, it could represent your inner wisdom offering guidance. Paying attention to recurring dreams can also help identify unresolved issues or unexpressed desires. A nightmare, for instance, may be a sign that there's a deep-seated fear or trauma that you need to address. These vivid, sometimes disturbing dreams aren't just random. They are important messages from the unconscious that can guide you toward healing. Active imagination is a technique that allows you to consciously engage with your unconscious mind. It's a practice of deep relaxation and introspection, where you allow images, emotions, and thoughts to emerge from within you. Unlike dreaming, where the images come to you passively, active imagination is a more deliberate process. You remain aware and interact with the unconscious material as it arises. For example, you might imagine a conversation with a figure from your dreams, asking it questions, and allowing it to reveal more about itself. Over time, these conversations can help you uncover hidden emotions or unresolved conflicts that need attention. The beauty of active imagination is that it allows you to explore your inner world with intention and purpose. By creating a space for these unconscious images to surface, you can gain deeper insights into your psyche and move closer to integration and healing. Have you ever experienced a moment of uncanny coincidence where events in your life seem to align in a way that feels deeply meaningful? This is what Jung referred to as synchronicity, those moments when inner and outer events come together in a way that transcends mere chance. Synchronicities are not just random occurrences. They are signs that your unconscious mind is trying to communicate with you. For instance, you might think about someone you haven't seen in years, and the next day you run into them unexpectedly. Or perhaps you receive guidance from an unexpected source just when you need it most. Synchronicities remind us that we are connected to something greater than ourselves, that there is a deeper order at play in our lives. These meaningful coincidences often offer insight into our current emotional state, our path in life, or challenges we need to face. By paying attention to these synchronicities, we can tap into the wisdom of our unconscious mind, allowing it to guide us toward greater self-awareness and personal growth.